For our mindfulness meditation, let me invite you to be still. Let your eyes close. Let your mind be awake. Let your body breathe all by itself, finding its own rhythm. Nose, stomach breathing, with your lips together, breathing in and out through your nose, your stomach rising and falling gently in its own natural way. And let your body be still. And in your stillness, with your breath, eyes closed and mind awake, your awareness has now entered your body, and you have entered into a heightened state of self-awareness. You can feel your skin, you can feel your body, you can feel your emotions, heart and stomach. You can feel your body weight being held. And as you relax, and as your relaxation instinct takes over the functioning of your body, as you allow that lovely process to soothe and relax you, let me invite you to choose a habit that you currently have that you would like to change. Now, all habits have three elements to them. The first element is an element of thought. The second, an element of emotion. And the third, the actual behavior itself. Starting with the behavior, think about something that you do. It could be a specific food that you maybe overeat or would like not to eat anymore. Bring it to mind and just notice. See what it looks like. See what you look like as you engage in the eating of the food or the biting of the fingernails or the smoking of the cigarette, whichever habit you've chosen. Just notice. As you see yourself with your mind's eye engaging and indulging in your habit, feel the emotion that goes with that behavior, the emotion that you're feeling, that you feel whenever you engage in that habit, and see if you can put a name, a single word if possible. It can be a longer description, but if you can place one word to describe the emotion that's present inside your heart and or stomach area while you're engaging in the habit, then you've identified the second aspect to the habit itself. Take a moment or two. You can see yourself engaging in the behavior, the unwanted behavior, whatever that is. You can now feel and identify the emotion that is present while you're engaging in the habit. Now listen to your thoughts. What thoughts, or single thought maybe, comes to your mind that creates that specific emotion that then drives you, leads you, compels you to engage in the behavior, the unwanted habit itself? The fact that it's a habit means that it will be the same thought, or at least the same type of thought each time. It will probably be exactly the same thought, highly likely, even down to the construction of the sentence itself, the words that form the thought. It can be that specific. Have a go, see if you can put your finger on that thought. So you now have an idea of all three aspects of the habit that you no longer want, that you wish to change. You may wish to dilute the habit to make it smaller and less intrusive. You may wish to remove it completely. You may wish just to explore it, to learn more about it, to become more aware. You now have an idea of the thought itself that is creating the emotion that drives the behavior, the habit itself. Now, what sort of things trigger that thought for you? Is it when people are nice to you? Is it when something bad happens? Is it when you're feeling hungry? Is it when you're busy or tired? Just notice what comes before the thought. What's happening usually, possibly even always, to trigger the thought originally, the thought that creates the emotion, that creates the behavior, the habit itself. Because it's a habit, it will be part of a pattern. Therefore, it will probably be a very specific type of trigger, event, or could even be a precise, exactly the same each time. You now have an idea, possibly even a very clear identification of the events, the type of events that trigger your habitual thought, which creates the habitual emotion, the same emotion each time, which then results in the same behavior. Let me give you a classic example. Chocolate. Often, when life gets practically stressful, busy, challenging, the thought, perhaps, I can't cope, I'm not strong enough, I'm not good enough, may come into the mind. That then creates a feeling of anxiety. And then out comes the chocolate in order to soothe that feeling of anxiety. There's the pattern, there's the gestalt, there's the cycle. You now have, possibly, a greater awareness of your habit than you've ever had before, which puts you in a really powerful position to change any one of those elements. Perhaps the easiest element to change is the thought itself. Catch it with your awareness, replace it with something more positive, more useful, that serves you, and you are free. Change one element and all the other elements change. And as we arrive very gently at the end of our mindfulness meditation, let me invite you to notice the light coming in through your eyelids, the feeling of your body weight